2006. January 2nd, 2006. Charley is drawn by the sound of Hindu chanting down the steps to the basement bookstore. The chanting gives witness priority. Face of Pessoa on the book in his hand. Thinness of boundary. The little windows onto the rue. Dirty on purpose. Pessoa. Let us in ourselves create a refuge, and from the hurt and tumult of the world withdraw. January 6th, 2006. Charley stops before an abandoned building, clear, cold Montmartre morning. He stands captive of the threshold, emptied of expectation, stomach growling. There are no questions. Charley sees himself standing, hears the echo, heads for the cafe, orders an English muffin. For a moment, he is actually invisible. January 17th, 2006. Icy sunshine on the stone wall as Charley walks uphill to the outskirts and beyond. He warms his hands from time to time around coffee cups at corner tables. He sits letting go of the same dream. It feels good to hit the street, the cold shadow and light dancing on snow. He lingers without gloves. Memory moves fast. Skies cloud, winds pick up. Charley returns to the stone wall. Streets of Montmartre. Henry Miller slept here. He'll see if she's in her studio across town. January 23rd, 2006. Charley's holding forth in the candlelit room on transformation. Too much for prose. Charley's reading Rilke to the assembled solitude. Eighth sonnet to Orpheus. Only lament still learns. Charley spreads honey on a crisp garlic bagel. Snow is coming down. She brings in the coffee, brewed and mixed with magic. Devotion compels him. Praise at the sight of loving. Charley begins a new picture. January 28th, 2006. At 5:30 a.m., he was crossing the bridge. Bite had left the Paris air. A sizable piece of the bottom of darkness fell on cobblestone. He thought about their night together. He imagined the hands of his heart clothing her in deeper nakedness. He imagined her waking up. February 4th, 2006. Despite dark fabrications in the night, Charley wakes praising the dust. He's out the door quickly, sleeps in his clothes. He walks Montmartre to the cemetery. It's 5 a.m. and dark. He sits on a stone bench from year 1, surrounds himself with restraint. At dawn, he walks to her studio. Like the man said, energy of delight has wings. Arcs between contradictions. He opens the door. She's painting. He kisses her and is down the stairs. On the street, coffee, an egg, sunny side up, toast, walking today to Old Wells. February 10th, 2006. At dusk, Charley is on the boulevard. Sees a man in the corner cafe. Looks like Jesus, cracking his knuckles. Charley goes in, sits at a table next to Jesus, orders the usual. Waitress nods. She turns and warms up Jesus' coffee. When he returns from a pit stop, Jesus is gone. Charley walks to a stand of locust trees. Stands there a long time. February 21st, 2006. Charley walks without presence, without absence. Night is falling. Powers out in Paris. Colors vivid without. He stands by the water in gathering dark. Words arise without. Voice in night air. Charley's dream, water beneath stained stone bridge. Or is it otherwise? Lack of night vision? Keep walking. Change angles. He will not know. He will freeze his chops in Paris. March 7th, 2006. Charley wakes up beneath newspaper in an alley behind a library built 700 years ago. Middle of the night. Dream is over. Voices saying, "Hey man, what are you doing?" Charley gives thanks for his long johns. Walks around the block. Wishes on a star. Drinks coffee. Suddenly he is naked in her arms in her studio, on the bed, beside unfinished painting of the Virgin. She smiles for him, and he breathes. March 20th, 2006. First day of spring. Suddenly robins are back. Glowing streets of Paris. Charley wears a white shirt, a white jacket, struts down an empty street, makes a left at the church, comes face to face with the first line of a poem wearing a red scarf. Together they roll, stones on the path to the petting zoo. Charley meets the monkey he always meets, makes eye contact, holds it, opens an empty heart to spring. March 27th, 2006. Last night Charley heard a man they say is enlightened answer a question with lines from the Heart Sutra. Form is emptiness, emptiness form. Charley chanted out loud, "Do not go gentle into that good night," before leaving the theater alone in a smile, then straight to the dance studio on the boulevard, where he let his praising show. April 7th, 2006. Charley sitting around a stone table in Montmartre. Birds are back. He sits in the sun with the ghosts of Joseph Cornell and Maurice Utrello. He's arranging postcards in a box. Shadows of trees wash his hands. The men are quiet as Charley works. She appears from a tree-lined path, steps up to the table with a beauty that skips a beat. Fingers touch. Come on, baby, please. April 19th, 2006. Charley on the pavement. Buds fill the branches. Walkways punctuated by yellow flowers. Light is soft. Breeze is soft. Closed book in his jacket pocket, burning a hole, becoming visible. Charley's pocket is blue. Suddenly a boy from Charley's room shines a yellow light on him. Light show in Montmartre. Yellow and blue make green. Girl in long red scarf smiles. Charley the pilgrim walks to the beat of reggae music flowing from the basement apartment at the far corner of the waking row.